Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to solve two questions from A-level pure mathematics exam style questions on integration topic, in particular indefinite integrals. So let us start with the first question now. Find f of x given that f dash of x is equal to 3x to the power of negative 2 plus 6x to the power of 1 over 2 plus x minus 4. Now here we have been given f dash of x, that is dy by dx, is equal to this expression. Now from this dy by dx or dfx by dx, we have to find out f of x. Now remember that when we integrate a differentiated term, that is for example in this case, if we are going to integrate f dash of x with respect to dx, that is going to give us f of x. So basically we have to integrate both the sides of the equal to sign. So we get integration of f dash of x with respect to dx is equal to integration of the right hand side terms with respect to dx. Now integration of f dash of x with respect to dx gives us f of x is equal to, now we have distributed this integration sign to each term of this expression. So here we get integration of 3x to the power of negative 2 dx plus integration of 6x to the power of 1 over 2 dx plus integration of x dx minus integration of 4 dx. Now since we can see that the first three terms are in the form of x raised to the power of something, we are going to use the power rule of integration, which is integration of k times x to the power of n dx. Now here k is a constant like 1, 2, 3, 100, 1000, negative 4 and so on. So k is a constant times x to the power of n, where n represents any power of x dx, will be equal to, now we are going to write the constant as it is, that is k times, now the power of x increases by 1, that is x to the power of n plus 1, over, now the same power we are going to write it in the denominator, giving us x to the power of n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus constant of integration. Now we have to write this plus c, that is constant of integration in indefinite integrals. As we can see, for the integration the lower limit and upper limit is not mentioned. This belongs to indefinite integral category. Hence we have to write plus c at the end for indefinite integrals. Now using this formula we have written f of x is equal to, now integration of 3x to the power of negative 2 becomes, 3 is a constant, so we have kept it as it is, that is 3 times. Now the power of x increases by 1, so we have written x to the power of negative 2 plus 1 over, now the same power repeats in the denominator, giving us negative 2 plus 1. Similarly, for the second term, since 6 is a constant, we have written it as it is, so 6 times x to the power of, now the power increases by 1, giving us 1 over 2 plus 1 over, the same power repeats in the denominator, giving us 1 over 2 plus 1 plus integration of x. So here the constant is 1. If there is no number, we are going to take it as default 1. And here we have written x to the power of, since the power of x here is 1, we get 1 plus 1 and in the denominator 1 plus 1 minus, now this term can be written as 4 integration of 1 times dx. So remember that integration of 1 gives us x. So here we have written minus 4. So integration of 1 is x plus c. So when you remove this integration sign, you have to include plus c in case of indefinite integrals. Now once we have got this, let us move on with further simplification. So here the first term simplifies as 3 times x to the power of negative 2 plus 1 gives us negative 1 over negative 1 plus 6 times x to the power of 1 over 2 plus 1 gives us 3 over 2 over, the same thing repeats in the denominator, that is 3 over 2 plus x to the power of 1 plus 1 gives us x square over 2 minus 4x plus c. Now further simplifying this we get, so 3 over negative 1 gives us negative 3 times x to the power of negative 1 plus, now we have taken this denominator to the numerator, giving us 2 over 3, that is this fraction flips upside down, giving us 2 over 3 times 6 times x to the power of 3 over 2 plus x square over 2 minus 4x plus c. Now here 3 divides 6, that is 3 1 times is 3 and 3 2 times is 6. So here we get f of x as negative 3 times x to the power of negative 1 plus 2 times 2 gives us 4 times x to the power of 3 over 2 plus x square over 2 minus 4x plus c. So this is the answer for our first question. Now let us move on to the second question. Now the second question I have considered as a challenge question because most of the students made a mistake in solving this question and getting the correct answer. So if you want to try the question before I start solving it, then you can pause the video and give it a try. Find y when dy by dx is equal to 3 times square root of x minus x square multiplied with 2 plus x over x5. Now here we have been given dy by dx as a product of two expressions. So before we start with integration, let us simplify dy by dx terms. So 3 root x minus x square can be written as 3 root x minus x square over 1. Now we are going to expand the brackets in the numerator and we are going to multiply the denominator terms, giving us now 3 root x multiplies with 2, giving us 3 root x times 2 plus now 3 root multiplies with plus x, giving us plus 3 root x times x. Now minus x square multiplies with 2. So here we have written minus x square times 2. Similarly, minus x square multiplies with plus x, giving us minus x square times x. Now in the denominator, 1 times x to the power of 5 gives us x to the power of 5. Now in the next step, we have simplified it further. So 3 times 2 gives us 6 root x plus 3 root x times x is written as 3x root x minus 2x square minus x square times x gives us x cube over x to the power of 5. Now in the next step, we have distributed this denominator to each term of the numerator and at the same time we have changed this square root as a fractional power. So here we get 6 times x to the power of, the square root changes to 1 over 2 over x to the power of 5 plus 3 times x times square root of x becomes x to the power of 1 over 2 over x to the power of 5 minus 2x square over x to the power of 5 minus x cube over x to the power of 5. Now in the next step, we have used the laws of indices, that is the quotient law or division law. That is, if the bases are same and there is division between the bases, then the powers will get subtracted. So here in the first term we get 6 times x to the power of 1 over 2 minus 5 plus 3 times, now here x can be written as x to the power of 1 and here we have times x to the power of 1 over 2. So using the product law of indices, the powers for these two will get added up minus the power in the denominator. So this term becomes 3 times x to the power of 1 plus 1 over 2 minus 5 minus 2 times x to the power of 2 minus 5 minus x to the power of 3 minus 5. So this is the further simplification of dy by dx. So here we get dy by dx is equal to 6 times x to the power of, now 1 over 2 minus 5 gives us minus 9 over 2. Now you can use the calculator to find out this value, plus 3 times x to the power of 1 plus 1 over 2 minus 5 gives us minus 7 over 2 minus 2 times x to the power of 2 minus 5 gives us minus 3 minus x to the power of 3 minus 5 gives us minus 2. Now once we have got dy by dx in its most simplified form, we are going to integrate both the sides of the equal to sign to find out the expression for y. So here, integrating both the sides, we get integration of dy by dx with respect to dx is equal to integration of all the terms on the right hand side with respect to dx. Now in the next step, integration of dy by dx with respect to dx gives us y is equal to, now we have distributed this integration to each term of this expression. So here we get integration of 6 times x to the power of minus 9 over 2 dx plus integration of 3 times x to the power of negative 7 over 2 dx minus integration of 2 times x to the power of minus 3 dx minus integration of x to the power of minus 2 dx. Now again we are going to use the power rule of integration as I had explained in the first question. So using the formula we get, now since 6 is a constant in the first term, we have taken it out. So 6 times x to the power of, now x power increases by 1, giving us minus 9 over 2 plus 1 over the same power comes to the denominator, that is minus 9 over 2 plus 1 plus, now 3 is a constant, so 3 times x to the power of, now power of x increases by 1, giving us minus 7 over 2 plus 1 over minus 7 over 2 plus 1 minus 2 times x to the power of minus 3 plus 1 over minus 3 plus 1 minus, now since the constant is 1 over here, so we have not written it, as default it represents 1. So x to the power of minus 2 increases by 1, giving us minus 2 plus 1 over minus 2 plus 1. Now since we are removing this integration sign and this represents an indefinite integral, we have to replace it by plus c, that is constant of integration. Now let us further simplify this. So here we get for the first term 6 times x to the power of, now minus 9 over 2 plus 1 gives us minus 7 over 2 over minus 7 over 2 plus 3 times x to the power of minus 7 over 2 plus 1 gives us minus 5 over 2 over the same power repeats in the denominator, that is minus 5 over 2 minus 2 times x to the power of minus 3 plus 1 gives us minus 2 over minus 2 minus x to the power of minus 2 plus 1 gives us minus 1 over minus 1 plus c. Now here further simplifying we get, now let us take this denominator to the numerator. So the fraction flips upside down, giving us minus, now 7 over 2 becomes 2 over 7 times 6 times x to the power of minus 7 over 2. Now here plus with minus gives us minus sign, and this fraction flips upside down, giving us 2 over 5 times 3 times x to the power of negative 5 over 2. Now minus 2 and minus 2 will divide each other, giving us plus 1 times x to the power of negative 2. Now again minus and minus gives us plus x to the power of minus 1 plus c. Now one last step in the simplification. Now minus 2 and 6 will multiply together, giving us minus 12 over 7 times x to the power of minus 7 over 2. Now minus 2 multiplies with 3, giving us minus 6 over 5 times x to the power of negative 5 over 2 plus x to the power of negative 2 plus x raised to negative 1 plus c. Now if you want to change the powers of x as positive, you can take all the x terms along with their powers to the denominator, so that will give you the positive powers of x. Or you can just simply keep the answer as it is. So this expression gives us y. So this is our answer in the most simplified way. I hope you have understood all the steps and liked the video. And if you found this video useful, then check out this playlist where you'll find more examples of this kind. And if you're liking my videos, like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.